today I want to talk about something that I learned during a collab with the one and only Misafam. So basically, I told you guys already that I want to spend the coming time by doing more and more collabs with people like yourselves or whomever, you know. And that's what I started to do now. Because the beauty of doing collabs is in fact having the chance to see how other producers go and do stuff. You can only learn so much by yourself, and I am 100% convinced that in order to make the next few steps, that I in fact need to surround myself with other producers, seeing how they go and about doing their thing. And then today I want to spend some time on having a look into Splice, because Splice, as commercial as it gets, it has so much hidden away. I'm assuming that generally you guys know what the general lookout is of Splice, and of course I'm sure that all of you also know how to browse through all of these instruments. What I always did is that I just look for the things that I am looking for, and that is something that I need to make a switch in my mind. Because there's also so much inspiration you can get just through scavenging here. And what I need to do more is that I need to scavenge through stuff that I have never scavenged through before. In this case, looking into synths. Always randomized, because then you get the stuff that is not popular, that people don't tend to use a lot. Going through here, there is just so much that you can go and find out. Imagine if there is a sound that you like, let's just pick a random one, for example this. Now, a very nice little sub layer over there. And something you can do then is that you go on the three little dots on the side and you show similar sounds. And going from there, you can just keep on scavenging and keep on scavenging. And imagine that you find something, for example, this little sound that you really like, whether it's a bass, whether it's some kind of other synth, whatever, that you can also look into the actual pack itself. And there is just so much out there that you can try and find out. For example, I'll just give you one sound that I recently found and I absolutely loved, and that was this sound. Just by hearing that little sound, you can imagine the amount of inspiration that just pops up into your mind, you know. And that is something that I really wanted to talk to you guys about. So using Splice not just as a way of finding sounds, but especially using Splice in a way to find inspiration. That is a little switch that I now have in my mind. So thank you very much, Misafam. Peace out.